Chelsea Football Club, be careful. Be very careful because memories last, and the reality is you're going to have to do business with these clubs in the future. Joao Felix to Chelsea is becoming complicated. Carney Gallagher to Atletico Madrid looks like it's going to collapse. We finally understand why Samu and Gallagher's deal broke down. It's actually very interesting, and there is so much information coming out, you don't know what to believe. So what did I do? I do what every good YouTuber does. You start piecing it together and try to bring you the narrative and the story that I believe is the truth, and more importantly is the one that's most realistic that we can follow. Furthermore, Romelu Lukaku, well, there's a bid in from him from Napoli. The opening bid, in my opinion, is borderline pathetic. Chelsea need to stay strong. Finally, Carney Chukwuemeka. Carney Chukwuemeka is a player that made it to Chelsea. 2 years have gone by and this guy's been injured non-stop. The talent is absolutely unbelievable, but at what point do you say no mas? No more. No more, people. We need to sell him because the bid coming in from Crystal Palace is going to be nice and juicy. So the reality is, let's get into it. Yes, I'm still on holiday. I'm here till Tuesday. Do not wish it away, because trust me, I'm having the time of my life, but I'm still delivering the content for you guys because I am consistent and I'm not going to be the person that misses my lucky day. So the reality is, hit the like button, because that's the best way you can support the channel. Secondly, if you're new and you made it this far, you're like, this curly head geezer actually knows what he's talking about, or I like the way he's presenting stuff, subscribe and hit that bell notification, and let's get started with the news. This Samu and deal, Gallagher deal, Joao Felix deal is a mess, right? What's happened in the last 48 hours is a saga like no other. And I think the right way of covering this is covering it with chronological order, but more importantly, with the order of what's going to come next last. So let's talk about why the Samu deal broke down. The Samu and deal broke down because during his medicals, allegedly, Chelsea found something wrong with his ankle. When they found something wrong with his ankle, they said, no more, we're not doing this deal, sorry. Reports coming out from Atletico Madrid's journalist and the Spanish media is, Chelsea have decided they're gonna go in for Victor Osimhen, and were basically looking for an excuse to get out. They initially planned that Samu and is the way to go. However, they wanted to get out of this deal, but it's not that easy to get out of. It's not like the Tyler Adams deal, where you just say, we ain't interested. This deal has contingencies applied to it. And these contingencies, this is coming from El Chiringuito, are due to the following factors. The one and only Samu and doesn't join Chelsea Football Club or leaves. Carney Gallagher can't go to Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid can't sign him, and they can't sign Julian Alvarez. However, we found out that this is not true in the sense that Sam Alvarez is still going to become their player. It's just a matter of keep a balance in the books so that they can get Carney Gallagher as well. This is where Carney Gallagher gets involved, because for me, this is absolutely crazy. The man's been chilling on his living a vida loca lifestyle alone in Madrid in a hotel, 4 days, all inclusive, pampered up, massages, chilling, having the best time of his life. But the reality is, and this is the truth, he's waiting to sign for Atletico Madrid. He wants to get into pre-season, he wants to play football. But this deal looks like it's going to be off, because reports coming from Fabrizio Romano is Chelsea basically told Atletico, either we sort this deal out ourselves quick, or Gallagher's coming back to Chelsea and he's going into the under-21s training ground. He's not going to be training with the first team at Cobham, he's going to be training on his ones with the under-21s facility. The reality is, this is a mess of a situation. Now we need to get into my boy Joao Felix, because as Fabrizio said, and I said, this is very important that we understand that this deal is not completed yet, but it was close. And why it's closed is because Atletico Madrid want to get rid of Joao Felix. Chelsea rate Joao Felix. We know this from Fabrizio Romano. He's consistently said this. The reason Chelsea didn't sign him last year was Maurizio Pochettino. Maurizio didn't want him because he didn't believe the guy fitted his system. The sporting directors did. Plus, you need to remember, Joao Felix is incredibly marketable, just from a pure standpoint of, just use my YouTube channel. Whenever I have Joao Felix's name in the title, YouTube pushes it way more to more people watch, more people interact. If that happens on my small channel, can you imagine what could happen on Chelsea's big and magnified, right? There is more reach, it's crazy. Atletico believe the player's worth 60 million euro. Chelsea believe he's worth the same amount as Samu and They don't want to pay more money, a penny more, a penny less. Reports in Spain are coming out that Chelsea have put a 30 million euro bid in and 15 million in add-ons, which has been rejected, and both teams are apart on evaluation. And this is where it gets very, very interesting. Uncle George Mendes, is the agent of Joao Felix. And he's out here in London living his best life, moving left, moving right. Ugarte to Manchester United, Joao Felix to Chelsea. He's moving pieces, you know them ones. He's a puppet master. He's out here working. And the reality is, Atletico want 30 million or a package of 60 million. What Chelsea have bid, according to reports in Spain, is 30 million plus 30 million in add-ons. How these add-ons are compiled, we don't know. Atletico believe this is a premium level talent. They believe Joao Felix quality, and they believe whoever gets him is getting an amazing asset. What I don't understand here is, if you believe he's that good, why aren't you playing? This is my argument in this whole situation, right? You can't want him, but at the same time ask for this level of money, right? You're asking for 60 million euros. Personally, I would pay that money because I think Joao Felix is quality. A lot of people asking me, right? And this is a common question I got. We are too stacked in these positions. Why do we need another one? Can I ask you a genuine question? Why can't we have nice players on the bench? Why can't we have genuine quality on the bench where when we rotate, it's actually genuine quality? For me, this is the amazing thing of this whole situation. You can have Palmer at right wing, Nkunku at the 8, and on the left-hand side, you have Pedro Neto. Off the bench, you can have Noni Madueke and Joao Felix. Noni will cover the right-hand side, Joao can play in the 8, he can play in the left. Boom! We don't need Raheem, we don't need Misha Mudryk. We don't. And all of a sudden, you've got good competition, 5 players for 3 positions, and you're settled. And then you've got Jackson and Guillou up top, with Nkunku if needed to play number 9. If you don't want to do that and you want to go get Victor Osimhen, no problem. Go get Victor Osimhen, you got Nicholas Jackson, Guillou goes on loan, and we're cooking with Palmer. What's the issue? But the big thing that I want to talk about as well before this video goes on a bit too long, Chelsea need to be careful. And people are going to say, I got attacked a little bit for saying this. Chelsea are going to ruin their reputation. And I genuinely feel sorry for, Conor Gallagher in this situation. Yes, I felt sorry for Conor Gallagher. Gallagher didn't want to leave Chelsea. We know that. You know that. I know that. Gallagher wanted to stay for Chelsea for the rest of his life. Chelsea don't owe him that. But what Chelsea don't owe him is having a deal dragged on this long. I don't know what is true. I don't know whether it's because Samu had an issue with his ankle and the deal broke down, or Chelsea basically wanted a discount, like the Spanish media is saying, and wanted to nitpick on the contract terms because they wanted to get out the Omorodian deal. But now this is impacting Gallagher. This is impacting Gallagher's future. And I don't think this is fair. Chelsea have already tainted relationships with Leeds. Chelsea have already tainted relationships with PSG. Now it looks like they're tainting relationships with Atletico Madrid. Reports from El Chiringuito are saying that they are upset. Yo, we need to be very careful. Everything this club has been doing in the transfer window since we have acquired Blueco, or Blueco have acquired us, it's been amateur hour. It's genuinely been amateur hour. We don't do anything to a professional or efficient manner. Everything is done to a individual process of being poor. We need to be better. We need to improve as an organization. We need to improve as an entity. And more importantly, we need to become more efficient and not chaotic. We are a walking, talking telenovela in the transfer window. Whether it's number of players coming in, number of players getting sold, we are a joke at the moment. Napoli have decided to put in a bid. And the bid at this moment in time is not a pretty one. The bid at the moment in this time is 21 million plus 4 million in add-ons, roughly around those numbers. And this is coming from Di Marzio. Look, Romelu Lukaku was a £100 million player. All of a sudden, Romelu Lukaku is a player that isn't achieving the same level of interest as he wants. What do Chelsea need to do? They need to get him off the books. What I do if I'm Chelsea is, I hold on. I literally just wait, I be patient. Look, Rom's not going to sit a year out. Worst case scenario, play Rom up top. I'm genuinely serious. We could find a way to reintegrate him if Romelu Lukaku is open and willing to come into the team and be a member of the team. Because I don't think 25 million is worth Romelu Lukaku. Like, he's too good of a player to accept 25 million. If we get Victor Osimhen in return with a little fee, then I'll be like, you know what, maybe. But it is what it is. I don't know. But that bid has been rejected, so we need to be open and honest. And there's final two stories we're going to talk about. They're regarding outgoings. When it comes to outgoings, Chelsea Football Club have been praised. Like, genuinely, under Bluco, under Marina Gareskaya, as stewardship of Chelsea, we have been amazing. Like, whether it's Mark Guehi for 25 million, Fikayo Tomori for 30 million, Tammy Abraham for 28 million, Kovacic for 14 million. Like, we get good money for the players that we sell. Kai Havertz for 70, Mason Mount for 60. We bring them in, we develop them, we get the best out of them at one point or another. Even if we don't, they move on, we get a good hefty. However, a lot of people are now raising the questions, why are Chelsea signed so many youngsters? Why are Chelsea buying so many players that aren't of the level? What are they doing? And this is where it gets interesting, because now we're starting to potentially see the fruits of our labor. We bought in Diego Moreira, and it looks like Diego Moreira will be joining Strasbourg for 1.7 million. And people are going to say, oh, it's only 1.7 million. But I think we need to think about this logically, and we need to think about this in a methodical way, right? He joins on a free. There's most probably going to be some agent fees. There's going to be some bonuses for him joining because he's a young player. However, he weren't getting paid nowhere near the level of money that Carney Chukwuemeka is. And we'll talk about that in a second. He went on loan. We got 2.8 million to them to take him on loan. They took a portion of his wages. Then he came back, he played in EPL 2, and now he's off to Strasbourg for 1.7 million pounds. And all of a sudden, Chelsea have made in 2 years 4.5 million. Somebody said to me, who cares? It's only 4.5 million. What's it going to do? Well, 4.5 million is pure profit on the books. And this is something that means we can go and spend more money on players. Furthermore, it also means that Chelsea have bought in an asset, they developed him, and they moved him on now somewhere where he's going to develop. Further, under the Bluco system. If he bangs at Strasbourg, he comes back to us. If he doesn't, stays in Strasbourg, they most probably sell him on one day, but they only bought him for 1.7 million. This is profit. This pays wages. This place just makes the club run more. Furthermore, now if you look at Carney Chukwuemeka, he joined us for 16 million pounds. Carney Chukwuemeka has not been fit. And Carney Chukwuemeka has not even had a good opportunity at Chelsea, in my opinion, to mark his case. This isn't Chelsea's fault. This is Carney's body. Sorry, it sounds horrible, but it's the reality. Carney Chukwuemeka in his first season missed 44 days out of 360 as being the Chelsea player through injury. Secondly, Carney Chukwuemeka missed in the second season nearly 190 days. He's missed 39 games last year. This tells you this player is injured. And now you need to ask the question, if he's injury prone, do we keep him? Because there are going to be bids from Crystal Palace, apparently, that are over the 20 million mark. Meaning, we're going to make a profit on Carney Chukwuemeka. Meaning, when he comes in, we get his 100k wages off the book, and we make a profit on his transfer fee over. So, what do you do in this situation? I like the player, I really do. However, I need to ask myself the genuine question. Is he better than Enzo? I don't think so. Is he better than Caicedo? I don't think so. Is he better than Lavia? I don't think so. Is he better than Nkunku in the end? I don't think so. Then the question rises, did we need Kieran Dewsbury-Hall? Well, when it comes to the system and experience, and everyone's been calling for that, like everyone, Kieran Dewsbury-Hall's got a lot more experience and he looks more comfortable in this system. And more importantly, at this moment in time, he is the better player. What Carney could become is a different question. But at the same time, will Carney become that? Because Carney can't stay fit. And this is where the problem lies. What do you do with Carney Chukwuemeka? I don't know at this moment in time. But the information is telling me that there could be a bid of over 20 million and we're going to have to decide what we do. So what I need from you, man, now is hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. In the comments below, let me know, would you sell Carney Chukwuemeka? Peace out. I'm out. Have a lovely day. This was a long video, but I hope you lot enjoyed it.